Hi guys!
Welcome to Shellie's House of Speed. Today is a really exciting day for us. It's finally big break day. I think driver number 2 has been waiting on this day for quite some time now.
It's about 14 years.
14 years? 14 years. So we've got everything that we need, that we know about so far here today. And it is all right here on the table. Everything is from Wilwood. And we've got the entire kit. We ordered it back in what, January?
November.
Oh, November. We ordered it in November. It finally got here in January. And because it's quarantine time and we don't have anywhere else to go, we don't have any races to do, we're finally going to upgrade. So if you watched our video on our brakes last year, we were trying to get ready for a time trial event and it didn't make it. We have the disc in the front and still have the drums in the back. So we were trying to get everything updated because we had we had a full failure at the racetrack once before. So we were trying to update everything and have it ready to go for the time trial. So we were supposed to do a time trial again this year. Since we didn't make it last year, our entry transferred. And if you don't know, we race with the SCCA, that's the Sports Car Club of America, and we're getting into time trials. And it's so fun, so you should definitely check it out. We'll link their website below so you can go find your fun racing with us. So we are gonna get started now. We haven't even put the car up on jacks. It's a motor.
This is the important part.
Oh, this is the important part. This is how you don't die on the racetrack.
The old rotors were overheating and boiling the brake fluid in the front.
So today starts our big break conversion. All right, we're gonna get started. So here's everything we bought. We're just gonna kind of quickly give you a little high-level view of what we're going from and to. So Justin's gonna walk you through it.
This is the Techno Toy kit, and it comes with much larger rotors, much larger calipers, and they have these cool little centerpieces, and everything is actually from Wilwood. This kit has probably, Techno Toy makes it, but I've been looking at kits similar to this with super light calipers and the big calipers for close to 14 years now, so this has been a long time coming. This kit comes with everything, including the little brackets to mount the new caliper, the braided stainless lines. I opted for racing pads and have to replace the Wilwood master cylinder to go to a 1-inch. It also comes with the rear caliper and discs, not vented on the rear, but still much better than running brake drums. And it comes with a new cable to retain parking brake, and then the brackets to the side. That's about it.
Thanks, Justin. Shop Dog's here. First thing we got to do. So this plate takes about, Justin says 12 hours to take off of here because we can't get this plate over it. The stub axles. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this plate and then pull the whole thing out so that we don't have to spend the hours of our life trying to take this all apart just to get it out of there. So we're just gonna cut it instead because we don't need it anymore. All right, we've got the first side on the back taken apart. Everything is off. We cut the back plate off. All the brake lines are off. Everything is off, and we're ready to start putting the new stuff on. All right, here it is. It's the driver's side. We're all done. Everything is put in, installed. Brake lines are hooked back up. Let's see if we can get around to the back. And there she is. All right, so we're gonna go over and do the other side, and then we're gonna move to the front. The last time that we did our brakes, I did this job. This time, Justin's doing this job. Alright, we're back. It's a few days later. We are done with the brakes, like the brakes themselves, putting them on the car. So backs are done, fronts are done on both sides, and we are now moving on to the master cylinder. So the old one we took off last year when we redid our brakes. I don't know if you watched that video, but the old one was 7/8. That's this one, because we never throw anything away, so we still have it. The new one from Wilwood we have here. So a couple of things. We had to take the little brake line fittings off of the old one because the brake lines on the Z are a little bit bigger, so the little hole is a little larger. So we just took those out of the Z and they fit right in. This one's also a 1-inch. And one other thing that we have to do before we can put it in the car is we do have to drill out these little holes to fit it to the brake booster, because I think it's just one size bigger on the car. And then this little check valve, pressure valve, sorry, came out of this because we don't need it for this. So we'll get the new master cylinder put in, and then all we have left is the new parking brake. Justin's already gotten started taking the old one out, so here we go. Alright, the new master is in. Everything is put back together up top. So now we're going to bleed the brakes. And I think that should be about our last step. One last thing we have to do, parking brake is still not done. It's probably, I don't know, a week or so later, and we've run into some trouble. So our trouble is there's little clamps under the car, and these just kind of slide in, and then a little clamp slides over it, and you're supposed to be able to just pop those little guys out, put the new guy in, and then these attach at the wheel fairly easily. It's just like a little pin that you put back in. So the parking brake that's on the car, I think it's the original one. We're not sure. We're kind of having a disagreement about that, but I think it's the original one. I don't know that we've ever messed with it. But anyways, we got the cable off at the wheels. They're currently like zip tied out of the way because these little suckers will not come off. We have tried everything we can to get them off. So today she's going to the shop, but not only is she going to get the parking brake finished because we can't seem to figure it out on our own, she's also getting new fenders. So keep an eye out for our next video. And the old girl will have some new front fenders. I don't know if you ever noticed it before, but on this side, on the front passenger side, you can kind of see it right there. She's got a little dent, a little ding. She got side swiped at a Cars and Coffee. Whole nother story for another day. But we're gonna get new fenders and a couple other things done at the shop. And once the parking breaks in, the brakes will be complete and we'll be ready to go. So if you like our channel, if you enjoy watching us do what we do and then taking it to the shop when we can't do what we do, hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.